Hey, what is up? Matthew Parsons, Knoxville real estate expert with Realty Executives here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I am hanging out today with
Lindsey Whitworth with Mortgage Investors Group.
There you go. And Lindsey and I were having a conversation, and we felt like we should turn around and we should share it with you because it is super valuable information that everybody should have. And we're not even talking about home buyers, okay? This isn't even a home buyer thing. This is a life thing that should be happening here, and that is you should be freezing your credit. And so basically what this is there are three organizations that are three credit bureaus that are keeping track of your credit score, and they are
Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion.
There you go. And basically the idea is that you can go in and create an account with each one of these groups, and when you create an account, you're going to be able to do what we call freeze your credit. Now, you'll still be able to check your credit score. You'll be able to see your credit score, but it'll keep any new lines of credit from being opened, which is huge in this modern day of identity theft and all those kinds of things. If you get new lines of credit opened, good luck getting them shut down. It's going to be a difficult process. It's going to be chaos. But it also comes into play with home buying, right?
It does, yes. So obviously to be pre-approved or to start an application, I need to pull your credit. And if your credit is frozen, then I will need it thawed, right? So, yeah.
There you go.
So what we do is when I pull your credit report in, and if it is frozen, I'll get a message that it's frozen. I can't see anything because we're attempting to, potentially open a new account. So I would reach out to you and say, hey, I need you to go unthaw your credit. And it takes very little time, maybe less than 30 minutes. Once you actually go into each of the three credit bureaus, you can click a button, it unfreezes your credit, and then I can pull your credit report in.
Yeah.
So it's very helpful. I'm a big fan of it. It protects you from any new accounts being opened in your name without your knowledge.
Right, which is huge. And some of you are probably going, well, but wait a second. What about when I'm standing in line at Kohl's and they go, hey, would you like to open up a new charge today? And you can save an additional, what? How much do you get to save at Kohl's?
I don't know, 10,
I love Kohl's.
15, 20%,
Let's
30%?
face it, you've probably already got Kohl's cash. You're probably already saving a ton.
Yep.
Just bypass the card, all right? Bypass the card. But again, credit, opening lines of credit and things like that, those are going to affect your credit score. And the point is this, is that we want you, when the time comes, whether you're actively in the process or in the future, we want you to have great credit. And part of that begins with freezing your credit now and making sure that no new lines can be opened without your knowledge. And then secondly, that you are not going nilly-willy with the
opening new accounts.
Exactly.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, and then continuing to monitor your credit as well. We want to make sure that even accounts you do have open are not, hacked or,
Right.
your credit card numbers are taken. So
Yeah.
just another thing to keep in mind. Always good to have an eye on.
And that's the point, is that you can do credit monitoring. That's pretty simple through your credit card company or through Credit Karma or something like that. You can do that level of monitoring.
Sure.
But freezing is just the next step. It's the next step of adding a whole other level of security that at the end of the day is not as inconvenient as it used to be, and is going to be really just the safest thing that you can do for yourself and for your family. Oh, and that brings up, so I forgot about this. I thought I was super smart when I was originally doing this. I'm like, yeah, I'm freezing my credit. Look how smart I am. And then the next day I'm driving down the road and I'm like, oh, didn't freeze my wife's credit. Right? So if you're going to freeze one person's credit, make sure you freeze your spouse's credit as well, okay? Because you're both going in on that mortgage. So freeze both of your accounts. And do you know, can we freeze kids' credit? I mean, do kids...
You probably can. I have not tried that, but that is an excellent idea. I have freezed my mom's credit.
Right.
I froze my husband's, of course.
Right.
I don't want him out going to buy a car without me knowing. So, it's very convenient for me to have that information.
Yeah. So there you go. I'm Matthew Parsons, a super pasty white, angel-y dude who's standing in the sun. Crap!
So maybe...
So do we just sit here and wait for another? We're not going to wait for another. So there you go. I'm Matthew. Hold on. So there you go. I'm Matthew Parsons, Knoxville real estate expert. My phone number is 865-761-9797. Give me a call if you're thinking about buying or selling a home.
Lindsey Whitworth, Mortgage Investors Group. You can call me at 865-306-3725 if you need help with financing.
There you go. And hey, again, reminder, if you freeze your credit, all right, and then if you're thinking about buying a home, your first call is going to be to Lindsey, all right? Go, Lindsey, thinking about buying a home. How much can I get pre-approved for? Because that's going to be huge, especially with interest rates changing up and down. What you could afford before is not necessarily what you could afford today. So give Lindsey a call if you're thinking about buying a home. Give me a call if you're thinking about selling a home. Give me a call if you're just thinking about life and credit and all that kind of stuff. Are we good?
Give us a call.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Give us a call. All right.
Hey, we're in the sun.
There you go.
That's fine.
It's our cue to finish.